Hola, buenos dias. I am at the farmers market here in Atenas. Beautiful day. This is the back of the building actually that I've recorded inside before. And today I just want to touch up a little bit on the medical coverage here in Costa Rica, particularly for non-residents. We have moved here and obviously are planning on applying for residency. At first, you have to apply for a temporary residency, and we were told a certain cost for the private insurance here, for the health insurance, and it turned out that the cost that we were quoted was for people with temporary residency. You cannot, you have to understand that Costa Rica has an excellent healthcare system here. You have a public called CAJA, CAJA system, and also you have a private sector for which you can buy insurance for. You cannot participate in the CAJA system until you have at least temporary residency. Therefore, in our case, we have to use private only. The cost of that, we almost jumped down this way when we found that out. Okay, it's very, very expensive. We're very thankful with our pensions. We have part coverage, even here in Costa Rica, although our pensions are in Canada. So we were able to find a plan that worked for us in the meantime, but it's still a fairly decent amount per month. And so just beware of that. If you're planning on relocating to Costa Rica, know that you cannot be part of the CAJA system, the public system, until you have temporary residency. Now, to apply for temporary residency, there are several ways of doing that. Go online, research it. For us, we'll probably be applying through the pensionado residency as pensioners, and all we have to do is prove $1,000 a month in U.S. income. $1,000 US per month in income. So even if it's in Canadian, we translate that into US dollars, and that's not an issue. And so we will be applying for that, but that process can be a little bit costly because you have to get lawyers or companies involved. Some people do it by themselves. Most times, my understanding is that it ends up costing them time and therefore money because they forget to do certain things. And as much research as someone may do, as thorough as they might be, as we were or we thought we were, there are always things that slip through the cracks or get lost in translation, or the internet doesn't provide the right answer, or even, my wife and I spoke to 8 different people at CRA and really struggled to get some answers about our pensions. So you can only trust the information so far when you are out of Costa Rica and you find things out as you get here. So I'm just warning you, if you're planning to move here, the cost of private insurance while you apply for residency is substantial. It will take a big chunk of your money, okay? Temporary residency, if you hire a lawyer or a company to help you, can take up to, they say, 12 to 18 months to obtain. Therefore, our coverage needs to cover for that time. If we get into an accident, if one of us gets ill and we're in hospital for an extended period of time, you don't want to go through, it would be easy to go through your life savings in a hurry. So I just want to warn you about that. Life is beautiful here. We absolutely love it. It is everything that we have expected and anticipated, except for a few little things like that. But those little things they can make or break in some case. We have a slush fund. We can do it. It's not an issue. We will do it. But let's face it, we were very surprised when we found out the cost for the private health insurance while we wait for our residency to go through. So all that being said, it's a beautiful day here. Hope you're enjoying your time as well, wherever you are in the world. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go right back in to go take advantage of the deals at the farmers market here in Atenas. So pura vida.